All right. Come on up. All right, Andy would like to say something. Andy.
Thank you very much. So I'm Andy from the Fast Forward, and I do want to thank Good Time School Rock for being here with us. What a great participation here. Why don't we just cheer for them one more time? Good Time School Rock. The screen needs to come down now. So I just give it a pause. So we're going to transition into the next little bit of the program here. We have some Fast Forward students who are going to present some artwork and also some film. See, I'll come off to the side, yeah? So you can still see me. And I was kind of charged with that job of just helping a transition. So it looks like we are getting ready to do that. First up, we have two of our art ambassadors, Isaiah Barrett and Daxton Hansen, and they're going to come and present their artwork, which was the work that helped them get into the Arts Ambassador program. At Fast Forward, we have a $1,000 cash scholarship program for seniors that they can earn throughout the year with an intense study in their arts, music and film. So after the two artists come up, we will also have two films from the filmmakers, ambassadors, and then we'll have some music by the music ambassador, and then Ryan's music performance class will finish us out with a set of music they've been working on as well. So doesn't that sound awesome? Yes! So I'm going to bring up Isaiah.
Hello, everybody! My name is Isaiah. You may have already heard from Andy. And I've been wanting to get this for a good reason, to help me get, into B-Tech, actually. So, sorry. This is the picture I drew for the theme, Overcoming Adversity. And most people come up, one person actually came up to me and asked me, Isaiah, what does all that stuff mean inside the tornado? That's a good question. So, most people think that there is one type of adversity, like, oh, you're going through a problem? Okay, that's good. Get away. Something like that. But to me, there's multiple. Like, we have like financial adversity, emotional adversity, physical adversity, and so much more. And I felt like it's kind of a whirlwind of like emotions and a bunch of just confusion to go through. And I wanted to put that into this picture here. And I'm very glad that I was able to. Thank you.
Hi, hello. I'm Daxton, the other ambassador. This is a drawing I did. And if you can't tell, that's Muhammad Ali. So he overcame adversity because he was stripped away of all his titles. And they told him that he couldn't win, but, well, he did. So, yeah.
Hi, I'm Daniel Vega. So I'm one of the film ambassadors, and I made a video of when my family was going through a rough time. Into the mic like that? That's better. So I made my video because we were going through a really bad time, because my dad had just been deported. So we wanted to be closer to him as a family, and the amount of time that we spent in Texas was 1.5 years, which is what the title of this translates to, un y medio. And it was such a hard time, and it's a great example of overcoming adversity. And this is from my mom's point of view, and we also spent a lot of times hungry, and we always had even a little to eat just because of the help around us. So this canned food drive is just amazing because it helps everybody.
Y trabajo en Starbucks. Tuvimos que tomar la decisión de irnos de aquí y irnos a Texas para estar con familia. Pues la vida en Texas fue muy dura. Estuvimos batallando mucho. Creo que una de las cosas más difíciles fueron los salarios porque me pagaban a mí casi la mitad de lo que ganaba aquí. Entonces no podía mantener a toda la familia con lo que ganaba. ¿Qué hice para poder sobrevivir todo ese tiempo? Trabajaba todo lo que podía y hacía todo el overtime que podía. Y pues había personas que nos ayudaron mucho. Pude salir porque pues siempre trato de luchar por lo que yo quiero. Entonces solo trataba todo el tiempo. Y pues yo sé que cuando tratamos y seguimos tratando y no nos damos por vencidos, pues logramos lo que queremos. Pues decidí regresarnos a Utah porque no ganaba suficiente y pues necesitaba que mis hijos y mi familia estuviera mejor. Mi familia creo que es la base de mi vida. Pues mi familia me ayuda siempre porque cada que tengo un problema o cada que quiero hacer una meta, me apoyo en mi familia, me apoyo en mis hijos, me apoyo en mi esposo, me apoyo en ellos. Tuve que buscar un lugar donde vivir, buscar trabajo y empezar de cero. No teníamos nada, solo teníamos una cuanta ropa para cada quien y unas cuantas cobijas y almohadas. Estuve buscando trabajo como por 3 meses y como donde yo había trabajado antes, yo apliqué pero no me llamaban, entonces llamé a la temporal para que cuando tuvieran trabajo ahí donde yo estaba trabajando antes, me llamaran. Entonces fue lo que pasó, que yo estuve esperando hasta que me llamó la temporal y me volvieron a llamar a mi viejo trabajo. Entonces ellos me volvieron a ocupar, me regresaron el mismo trabajo, la misma posición. Que he podido progresar en muchas maneras. De tener cero cuando llegamos aquí, primero tuvimos una traila, después una casa y en mi trabajo cambié de posición. En mi vida personal pude ir a la escuela. Mi consejo sería que siempre seguir tratando y tener esperanza para poder llegar a ser algún día lo que deseamos.
All right. Oh, this is loud. Hello, everybody. So I'm Frederick Ball. I'm the other video ambassador. And my film about overcoming adversity was kind of actually a product of itself. you know, I'm sitting here trying to figure out what I'm gonna make for my film, and it's stressing me out. And you know when you get stressed, you kind of like don't get work done. You're like, you just want to lay in bed. And so you just lay in bed and then you don't get work done. And then you have more things pile up and there's just so much work that needs to do, so you're so stressed and you just keep laying in bed. Yeah, it just kind of keeps going like that. And so this film is about like that, you know, being stuck in stress and trying to get out of it. We can play it.
I look like a shrug. I need to shoot you that. It's freaking stop thinking that I'm responsible. It's practice work. Hey, I don't want to take credit.
Alright, how's it going? Alright, so I kind of went into this thinking, you know, I had something I could do here, like just a recording that I worked on a while ago, but it's kind of boring, so I figured I'd write a song in a week. Why not? Then didn't like any of the lyrics I wrote, so I rewrote it Sunday night, and we're gonna see how that goes. I think it'll be interesting. Anyway. One moment. These days we're told live a simple life. These days we're told live our dreams. And these days we're told don't mind the smoke. That house is burning, burning down. And I can't sit and watch this fire. I can't sit and ignore the flames tonight. These days we're told this life will stand. These days we're told the flames are coming. These days we need to change our fate. That house is burning, burning down. I can't sit and watch this fire. I can't sit and ignore the flames. I can't sit and wait for death. I can't sit and watch this house burn down. can't sit. I can't sit and watch this world burn down. Thank you.
Thanks, ambassadors. That's pretty cool. Another round of applause for all of the Fast Forward ambassadors. Yes, and up next is the Fast Forward music performance class. You guys can go ahead and come on up for the first song. And this is a really strange request, but does anyone happen to have an extra capo in the house? Is there an extra capo? Did anyone bring a capo? Hey, you win. You win the prize. Thank you. We forgot one of our capos. These things happen. Cables for this acoustic guitar, if that's okay. I'm missing my cable up here. Alright, good. Okay, hey, yes, just 1 second while we get everything sound checked. While everyone's sound checking, this is our first performance of the year for Fast Forward, and this group of kids we've had for the past 6 weeks. This is our term 2, and we've been working on a set of music from Woodstock. So everything you hear tonight is from bands that played at Woodstock. We're going to be starting with a classic from Creedence Clearwater Revival. Yeah! Mary. Hey, I just wanted to comment one thing real quick before we got started too on how cool is this that we can just all get together on a Tuesday night in the middle of the week and just come together and have fun like this and listen to some music and have a good night, and at the same time raise all of this great food donations for the local food bank. We've got an overflowing shopping cart full of food, which is great. You guys can give yourselves a round of applause for that. That's right. And last week and a half at Fast Forward, we've been doing a food drive at Fast Forward, and we've already brought in just a ton of food. It all wraps up tomorrow at 8 a.m. is when the last can arrive and get counted. And it's kind of a competition at our school. We compete to see who can bring in the most cans each class. And it's always fun because it always gets a little cutthroat. And then Andy Lorimer always wins. I don't know how, but he cheats or something. I don't know what he does, but every year it's different. He always wins, always, and it looks like he's going to again this year. So congratulations to Andy's class, but who knows? It could all change before 8 a.m. tomorrow. We don't know. But every year, and I've been at Fast Forward for 11 years now, and every year we've done this food drive, and every year our little school of less than 250 kids brings in more food than what I've heard is the rest of the Valley schools combined food drives. That's pretty amazing, I think, and that just goes to show what a really small community can do that's really dedicated and a little bit crazy. Anyway, without any further ado, here is Proud Mary. Ready?
Expose.
I took a job in the city, working for the man every night and day, and I never lost a minute of sleep, yeah, worrying about the way things might have been, and big wheel keep on turning, proud and we keep on burning, rolling, rolling, rolling on the river. Cleaned a lot of plates in Memphis, pumped a lot of pain down in New Orleans, but I never saw the good side of the city till I hitched a ride on a riverboat queen. Big wheel keep on turning, proud Mary keep on burning, rolling, rolling, rolling on the river. Rolling, rolling, rolling on the river. When you come down the river, bet you're gonna find some people who live. You don't have to worry, oh, you got no money. The people on the river are happy to give. Big wheel keep on turning, proud Mary keep on burning. Rolling, rolling, rolling on the river. Rolling, 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 rolling on the river. One more time. Rolling, 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 rolling on the river.
Paige Holtz on the lead vocals there, and Kyler Lowe on the guitar solo. Up next, we have got a tune. It's a very popular song title called "Somebody to Love." It's not by Queen. It's the one by Jefferson Airplane. Strange effects are happening from the amps. Give us one moment. Hey, while we're figuring that out, I just want to point out, I always like to single out these noobs to the class, because I think it's really cool when someone who's never done this sort of thing before, 5 weeks after they're up on the stage playing it, And one of our noobs this term is Liam on the drums. He never even touched the drums 5 weeks ago, and he sat down. He's a natural. He's been working really hard, and we're pretty proud of him. Technical issues. It's all right. You guys are all right with a little bit of hum, though, right? Okay. We'll truck along. Here we go. 1, 2.
When the truth is found to be lies, and all the joy within you dies. Don't you want somebody to love? Don't you need somebody to love? Wouldn't you love somebody to love? You better find somebody to love. When the garden flowers, baby, you're dead, yes, and you're mine, it's a woman. Don't you want somebody to love? Don't you need somebody to love? Wouldn't you love somebody to love? You better find somebody to love. Your eyes, I say your eyes may look like his. Yeah, but in your head, baby, I'm afraid you don't know where he is. Don't you want somebody to love? Don't you need somebody to love? Wouldn't you love somebody to love? You better find somebody to love. Sam, everybody. And your friends, baby, treat you like a guest. Don't you want somebody to love? Don't you need somebody to love? Wouldn't you love somebody to love? You better find somebody to love.
Okay, hey, we got a little Jimi Hendrix on the menu next. Jimi Hendrix. Still working out some amp issues. Give us just a second. So hey, while we're switching amps real quick, I'll tell you the story about Woodstock. Jimi Hendrix. Have you heard of Jimi Hendrix? Fairly good name in the rock and roll pantheon. He was originally slated to play Saturday night, actually. Saturday night was his slot. And I don't know if you know too much about Woodstock, but it kind of like got way out of control. And so many people showed up, they didn't know what to do with all of them. The roads got all blocked in, and there was no way to even get to the festival because people were just abandoning their cars in the middle of the road and walking. And so Jimi Hendrix had to be helicoptered in. And there was rain, and there was technical difficulties, and and just all of these things were going wrong that could possibly go wrong. And so Jimi Hendrix did not get to play Saturday night, but he played Sunday morning. And the cool thing was is that the rain stopped, the sun came out, and he came out and did a very, very, probably one of the most famous sets of rock and roll music ever, I think. And this is where he did his really famous version of the national anthem on the electric guitar. That's just super famous now. And it was an epic moment in music history. If you have not heard Jimi Hendrix set from Woodstock, you should definitely check it out. All right, now I gotta kill some more time. Oh, okay, yeah, this should be mentioned. There's some jewelry at the back that is for sale, made by Fast Forward students with tender loving care. All proceeds go to a good cause. They're making signs back there. Go buy some jewelry.
You go, Stormy!
It's very far away. It takes about half a day to get there. If you travel by my dragonfly, no, it's not in Spain, but all the same, you know, it's a groovy thing, and the wind is just right. Hang on, my darling. Hang on if you wanna go. With a little bit of Spanish castle magic. Spanish.
Guys are really low. They overflow my hand. Battleground, it's red and brown. But it's all in your mind. Don't think the time on bad things. Just float your little mind around. Look out!
Hang on, my darling. Hang on if you wanna go. Just a little bit of Spanish castle magic. Yeah, baby. Spanish castle magic. Hang on, my darling. Hang on if you wanna go. It's just a little bit of Spanish castle magic. Woo! Spanish castle magic. Ow! That's all you mind.
Stormy and Liam on the vocals on that one. And Sam Mixell on the lead solo. Mason on the bass. Christian on the drums. Okay, we got another noob on the stage here. This one we call Cowboy Kyler because we got two Kylers in the class. I bet you'll never figure out why we call him Cowboy Kyler. Anyway, he's new. New also. New on the guitar 5 weeks ago.
good film work. Yeah. It's like sort of like visual storytelling, that the piece, his piece. And,
This is a song by The Who. The Who? 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 You guys can sing along if you know this one.
No one knows what it's like to be the bad one, to be the sad one behind blue eyes. No one knows what it's like to be the pale one, to be the sad one behind blue eyes. Like I do. shiver, please give me a blanket. Keep me warm everywhere you go. Land it.
All right, we got one more song. This is a fun one. This is one that you guys can definitely sing along with. This is one by a band called Sly and the Family Stone. Sly and the Family Stone. And one more time, I would like to special thanks to the Good Time School of Rock. These guys, these kids, they know what it's all about. And I'm seeing the future of rock and roll right here. And they're standing right here up on the front row cheering us on. They get it. They get what it's all about. It's good to see. Yeah. You guys keep working hard. It's awesome. Anyway, big thanks to all of you guys again. Thanks for coming out. There is a part where you do need to sing along, and I'll be looking carefully. Your grades depend on it. Don't worry. Just like we practiced, guys. Just like we practiced. You'll get it. It's easy.
We have an emergency. Where is the cowbell? Where is
Mark,
the
I'm plugging back in the key. Sorry.
You can stop looking now.
guys all be safe tonight, travel safely, and thank you again for all your generous food donations. It's going to a good cause. See you soon.